Hi there, my Gemini-cancer. Welcome into your reading. So today we are going to be looking into your month of May, and we're going to see anything you need to know from your career to love life to self-care for your month ahead, okay? So if you're interested in getting this type of reading, exactly what you see here, but personalized for you at the beginning of each month, you can join us on Patreon on the highest tier for Look Mama, I'm Flying. Over on Patreon, and you'll have access to this and a lot more other readings, Cusp weekly messages, all of those beautiful things. So if you're interested in that, link is going to be in the description box below. But let's get here into your overall energy for the month ahead. All right, bottom of the deck we have table, hard work ahead. Okay. And I'm kind of getting with this chair empty. Whoopsie. Someone is living your life. Someone could be getting fired, and it may be like picking up on their responsibilities. Something like that. We also have dolphin. Financial gain usually coming from something you did in the past. Moon, changes in your life. Temporary situation. Guaranteed success with the star. And lion, time to act. So to be honest, I'm not seeing here much about love. I'm seeing that it may be a time for you to I don't know, kind of shine and put yourself out there, right? I was actually curious to see what was behind this card, because this card was kind of wanting to reveal something else, and we have spiritual love. So it's almost like when it comes to love, maybe there is hard work ahead for you in yourself, and maybe a spiritual love is coming through. Who knows? We're going to figure out more about that in a little bit. But when it comes to the rest, I feel like this energy of you putting yourself out there, shining and working on yourself and all those things, not only about love, I feel like it's also important when it comes to career, because I feel like this is going to be a time where you're going to be not necessarily put to the test, but kind of. So it could be something like, I don't know, someone gives you a little bit more responsibility to see if you're fit for the next position. There's an open position, and they're giving you just a little bit more attention, more work to see if you would be the right fit for that place, right? It could be something like that, especially because I feel like someone is leaving. This could be someone is retiring, doesn't have to be fired, but something like that, okay? And I kind of feel like this moment of being tested and maybe having a little bit more work, I feel like it's this temporary situation here. Because again, I almost feel like this is just to see if you're able to step up, if you're the person to lead, to be in a different position. And I mean, we have guaranteed success. So don't worry, because you're going to do great. You're going to be managing everything really nicely, and everything's going to flow very, very well for you, okay? And there could be some financial gain coming from something completely different than your current job, okay? You may also getting some, I don't know what they're called, bonifications, prizes, something like that. It's like at the end of the year, usually you get paid like, in some companies, not all of them, in some companies, the best workers get paid like a prize, like a little like extended, I don't know, because you did an amazing job and they want to reward you for that. So for some, it could be something like that, okay? So you could expect that in some shape this month as well, okay? But let's dive deeper into things. I already pre-shuffled a couple cards for you for career and love. We're going to start here with career. So we have don't let pride get in the way or get in your way. We also have the mask with the number 49, shy, holding back insecurity. And we have soulmate, connection, chemistry, relationship. So this is really interesting. If people give you more work, don't shy away from it. Don't be like, oh, I don't know if I'm the right fit. If someone offers you a position, don't be like, oh, I don't know if I'm the right fit. I don't know if, you probably will find someone way better. What did we talk about? It's time to shine. It's time to put that confidence out there. It's time to be a little bit of a Leo. Wherever you have Leo in your chart, because we all have Leo somewhere in our charts, wherever you have it, in whichever house, it's time to let it out, okay? It's time to be a little Leo this month, okay? And we have a big indication of that. Full moon in Leo, we have the lion, so there's something big about that. We also have 5 wands. Let's get some more tarot. the Two of Wands. I really love these cards. And we have the Queen of Swords. So, Page of Wands. There we go. I kind of feel like you're going to be in this... I'm really seeing this as like a little kid. And for some, it could actually be like you going into some exam. If you're still in school or university, whatever. You could be going into some sort of exam and... guaranteed success. So if you're having that this month, know that your exams are going to go really well. And maybe it's because of those exams that you actually are accepted for some sort of scholarship, for, I don't know, someone wants to hire you, an internship, whatever, okay? But that is the thing. It's like, if you're offered something, there are other people that want that place, that want that position. And this is a really good one. This could take you very far. And I feel like there are people that are not afraid to push you down, to hunt you and throw you to the side, to be in your place, to be offered that. Okay, so take this opportunity while you have it. This could be really, really amazing. I mean, we literally have the Nine of Cups behind this, Page of Wands behind this little opportunity that may seem nothing, but it's really big. Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment, the Empress. It can get you in this position of power, of leadership, of, if anything, it can at least keep you in this position of stability with yourself, of pride. Okay, not necessarily in a sense of like having too much pride and that getting in your way. No, quite the opposite. It gets you in this position of pride. You're proud of yourself, that I accepted, that I put myself out of my comfort zone, and now here I am. You're going to be looking at this situation right now, 10 years from now. You're going to be looking back and you're going to be like, yeah, I did the right choice. Okay, and we have the freaking 10 of Cups. Like, happily ever after. This is an amazing opportunity. It can bring so much fulfillment your way. Okay, so don't shy away from opportunities this month. All right, because even with this soulmate, it's almost like this is meant for you. It's perfect for you. So whatever opportunities show up, if you're thrown a little bone with a little bit more hard work, take it like gladly, because it's going to be worth it. Okay. What is the advice over here? We have change. As with falling leaves, embrace change, absolutely, and release. Lighten your load. I almost feel like it's this load that you may have on yourself. Like, oh, I have to be perfect, or, oh, I still have so much to learn. I'm too young. I'm too old. If someone sees a potential in you and wants to bet on you, let them, okay? Let them, because it's going to be so good for you, okay? And they are seeing something in you that maybe you're not. And that's usually what happens. So allow yourself to be seen by other people. Okay? And don't be afraid of change. Don't be afraid to try something new. All right? And really work through your view of yourself. Okay? Because for some, you could be being really harsh on yourself, and you may need to lighten that up a little bit. All right? So work with affirmations. Work with figuring out, how do I see myself? How do I feel about being a leader? How do I feel about receiving a promotion? How do I feel about the work that I do? How do I feel about my skills? Really ask yourself a lot of questions. Journal a little bit about it. You're going to find out a lot of things, okay? And they can help you kind of heal some wounds too. But with that being said, let's get here into love and see what do we got. Your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. We have the number 2, body, exercise, health, self-care, and then we have the 1. So the first and the second, so right at the beginning of May, could be really important here. We have abandonment, walking away, cold, moving on. So when it comes to love, maybe that's why we weren't getting too many things. I do want to mention that we have here a new romantic cycle begins with new moon in Libra. I feel like this is not yet this month. I feel like it's to come. But this month, and look at this. You are good enough. So I feel like it's a little bit a reiteration of what we had here in career. Look at yourself in a good light. And we have the Empress here as well, shining, glow up, self-love. So I feel like this is going to be a month when it comes to your love life for you to take care of yourself. And more than anything, for you to appreciate yourself. Because I feel like for some of you, you could be blaming yourself for something that happened in the past. You could be telling yourself that you're not worthy of beautiful, awesome love. could be telling yourself that you're not pretty, that you were not interesting, that, I don't know, you're not attractive, right? And you have like an awful body, you're fat, you were whatever, too skinny. I feel like you need to appreciate who you are and try to look. One thing that, for example, when it comes to body image, one thing that is really great and really does help, at least it helped me, and so many other people that I've read about, is understanding what that part of your body is doing for you. So, for example, for me, I've always been really self-conscious about my lower belly. I bloat a lot, so I'm always really self-conscious about that. And I always try to remember, like, what is that doing for me? Like, my lower belly, I have there, my uterus, right? One day I'm going to be able to have children because that is there, right? Some people have, for example, are really self-conscious about their legs. And they're like, that's what it carries you, right? That's what it carries you throughout the whole day. That's what allows you to walk. Start to appreciate the things that you have, okay? Instead of shaming you for what you have. Of course, it's important for you to be healthy and have a healthy lifestyle, have a healthy body. So it's important that you treat your body in that way too. Not only with affirmations and words, but with attitudes and actions, right? But if you're already in a healthy body, in a healthy weight, you're healthy, having a healthy lifestyle, then I feel like it's important that we also cultivate a healthy mindset, okay? And that can be a message for you this month, for you to work a little bit on that, okay? But with this being said, for the love portion, I feel like it's going to be a very me time, and also a very healing time. For some of you, you could be healing from someone, moving on from someone, and it's going to be important for you to let that go so you can open up to those new beginnings, to that new cycle, okay? Oh yeah, look at that. We have the Ace of Wands. We have the Seven of Cups. Can we get one? Okay. Hang in there. Yeah, I'm not surprised to see that one. We have the Queen of Pentacles. So Queen of Pentacles, for me, it's all about, nurturing yourself, taking care of yourself, all of those things. And then we have the Ace of Wands with the Seven of Cups. Like we said, I feel like you have a really awesome new beginning coming into your love life, but it's important that we know what we want. It's important that we know what we deserve, okay? So I feel like it's important that you kind of ask yourself, first of all, who am I, right? And understand if you're having any of those insecurities. Am I good enough? Am I worthy of love? And affirmations there can help you, but it's also important for us to know, where does that come from? Right? But then another thing is to really understand, what do you want in a partner? What are your non-negotiables? The things that you are not going to settle for, right? For me, one of my most important things was, and I do mention this a lot because it's like the one thing that I would cave in because I thought that I was being picky. One of like the most important things for me is having a non-smoker partner, because I really cannot stand with smoke. And it was also coming from this place of me caving in. It was also coming from this place of, oh, but that person, they'll be able to change. They'll see that I'm not comfortable with it, and then they're going to quit because it's also not healthy for them, right? I would have this thing of seeing the ideal of a person and focusing there and not on who they truly were. And so for a lot of time, I would settle and I would not take that as a non-negotiable. And then, in fact, it was a bit uncomfortable. And now looking back, it is something important, because it's not just about the smell. It's also about my lungs. It's about everything according to my health. And I need someone that is everything that I need and everything that I want and everything that I am looking for, right? So look at your non-negotiables. Don't be afraid to be picky. Don't be afraid to be specific, all right? If it is important to you, it is. If you're really connected to religion and you want someone of the same religion, don't be afraid to be picky on that. Sometimes the universe surprises us, yes, and it's important for us to be open for those things, but it's also important for us to make the rules and not only the universe. Okay, so figure out what is important for you to have in a partner and don't cave. Okay, but we have share. The busy bee should still make time for each flower. And we have wildflower, live an uncontrolled life, free to grow anywhere and bound by nothing. So with this being said, live a life that you're proud of, like here. Live a life that you were excited about, okay? Live a life that is worth living. And don't stay in the shadows. Don't dim yourself, underestimate yourself, okay? Because you deserve the world and you can have the world if you wish to, okay? So it's important that we start reviewing those things that are holding us back. And more than anything, I do feel like you already may have some opportunities here when it comes to love, some people jumping around. So be open to connecting. You don't have to assume that that person is going to be the love of your life. Assume that that person is going to be the one that you've been looking for and that, you know, it's it. Be open. And always keep that list of the non-negotiables and the little extras that you want around, because it's going to be important. Okay? It's going to be important. So let's finish this up with some self-love. And then we're also going to pull, as always, some fun stuff for you to do, for you to keep in mind throughout the month, okay? Has a little inspiration. So for self-love, we have rest, we have shadow work, and we have hydrate. Actually, I do need to hydrate. It's so hot in here, but it is important for you to take care of that body. So again, when we are talking about health, it's not only about what you eat and if you're in the right weight. It's also about if you're taking enough rest, if you're taking a good look into your mental health, okay? And that are some of the things that are being pointed out to you, like the most absurdly simple things. Are you sleeping enough? Are you drinking enough water? Are you being kind to yourself? Those 3 things are the things that I feel like, you know, it's almost like a little homework for you. Don't worry too much about, I mean, if you have health conditions, we're not going to go there, okay? But if this is more of a question from your mental health, I feel like those are the things that you need to focus on. Sleep, drink water, look into your mental health, okay? Try to focus on those 3 things, on balancing those things out, okay? That can make a big difference. And now let's go into your little inspiration with fun things for you to do. You can do this alone. You can do this with someone else, whatever you prefer, okay? But let's see here. So we have nature walk, house, bedroom makeover. We have backyard camping, cook a new dish, comedy show. Hang in there. Okay. We also have brunch, YouTube painting. So you go on those like follow along paintings on YouTube and try it out. Photo scavenger hunt. So you create like a list of things. You may find those on Google. A list of things to look out for. And then when you see it, take a photo of it. Okay. When you go on that nature walk. But we have movie night and just desserts. And this is so freaking interesting because we were talking about like weight and being too concerned about what you eat and that kind of thing. And sometimes it's not even that. Sometimes it's our mental health. So it's interesting that we have this, that we have some food things coming up, like cook a new dish, innovate, try new things, go on a brunch, just desserts. Don't be afraid to indulge, okay? Because we're here to live. So unless you have like health conditions that you should definitely pay attention to, unless you have that, don't be afraid to indulge, okay? You're here to live and you're here to have a beautiful body and you already have that. So time to get going, okay? So my Gemini Cancer, I really hope this helped and resonated somehow and that you enjoyed it. Definitely smash like button for me and let me know in the comments if you did. And don't forget to subscribe if you want to be part of this Cusp community. If you're interested in taking a look at the monthly rating, extra cup messages, I don't know, just other stuff, twin flame, spiritual guidance readings, that is going to be on Patreon. We also have private readings and merch. So all of those links are going to be in the description box below. And with that being said, thanks so much for being here. I love you very much. I wish you the best, and hopefully we'll talk very, very soon. Bye-bye.